Good morning, students, and welcome to geography class again. So, dear students, we are learning about the natural vegetation, and in this video, we will learn about the second category of natural resource, that is deciduous monsoon forest or tropical deciduous forest. Deciduous monsoon forest or the tropical deciduous forest. Deciduous means shedding is leaves annually. That is a very meaning of deciduous forest. This picture shows a deciduous forest in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, deciduous forest. And we will learn about the climatic condition needed for the growth of this forest in our country. Then we will learn about the areas of this forest in our country. Thirdly, we will learn about the features of this forest. Then about the important trees. Okay, which are the important trees or species that we can see in this area, like teak, sal, sandalwood, semul, myrobalan. Okay, all okay, we will learn. Okay, before that, climatic condition essential for the growth of this type of vegetation in our country. The deciduous forests are found in the areas of average temperature of about 24 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. The average temperature needed for the growth of this forest is 27 degrees Celsius to 24, in between 24 to 27. And these forests occur in the areas of average rainfall between 150 to 200 centimeters, average rainfall in 1 year. So we can say two things are very essential for the growth of this forest or vegetation, that is high temperature and also high rainfall. Okay, temperature range and rainfall also. And our areas, deciduous forests are found in the belt running along the Western Ghats. Already we have learned about the Western Ghats, no? A chain of mountains in the western coast regions of India, from Gujarat to Karnataka, Kerala, please remember, Western Ghats. Surrounding the belt of evergreen forest, both on eastern and western slopes of the Western Ghats, there is the presence of this forest. Second belt of deciduous forest run along the Shivalik range. Shivalik range, also known as Churia Hills, are a mountain range of the outer Himalayas that stretches from Indus region about 2,400 kilometers eastward, close to the Brahmaputra river. So Shivalik range, Shivalik range. Okay, and the Chota Nagpur plateau. Chota Nagpur plateau is a plateau in eastern India which covers much of Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Orissa, West Bengal and Chhattisgarh. Chota Nagpur plateau. Okay, which are the states? Jharkhand, Orissa, West Bengal and Chhattisgarh. The name Nagpur is probably taken from Nagavanshis who ruled in this part of country. That is why Nagpur, Nagvanshi. Okay, and the Chota is also the name of a village in the outskirts of Ranchi, the capital of Jharkhand, which has the remains of an old fort belonging to the Nagavanshis. So what is the Chota Nagpur plateau? Nagpur, Nagpur is a famous city in Maharashtra. That is from Nagpur here. Chota Nagpur plateau is a plateau in Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal and Chhattisgarh states of India. Nagavanshi, from Nagavanshi to Nagpur. Okay, there is a presence of this forest in the Chota Nagpur plateau. These forests are found in the following states: Bihar, UP, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, Assam, Jharkhand, parts of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, so these states are having the presence of this forest. So here you are explained 2-3 states which are having the tropical deciduous forest. Okay, and then features of this forest. Features: these forests shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks during the spring and early summer during March, April, when sufficient moisture for leaves is not available. Then the forest will shed the leaf. Okay, what is the reason for that one? When sufficient moisture for leaves is not available. Okay, then the subsoil water is not enough for the trees to retain their leaves. Subsoil water is not sufficient there. Okay, that is the reason for shedding the leaves. By April, May, the deciduous trees look almost bare. Bare, you know that without any leaves we can say bare. Forest of north temperate zone shed their leaves in autumn. These are the features of this forest or vegetation. These are most important economically as they yield valuable timber and several other forest products. Okay, from this forest we are getting a number of items now. Forest products, valuable timber. They occupy much larger area than the evergreen forest. Deciduous monsoon forests have trees found in pure stand. What is the meaning of pure stand? Same species of forest tree in one place. No, that is pure stand. This picture shows that Ranchi only. Ranchi. Okay. Jharkhand. Okay, Chota Nagpur Plateau, part of Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, yes. And now species. Okay, and 2019 Bond has this question. Listen. Two reasons. Okay, listen. Briefly explain each of the following. Here it is about, give it two reasons to explain as to why we needed to conserve our forest resource. We will learn again. Mention two conditions required for the growth of littoral forest. Littoral forest is coming. Okay. State one characteristic feature of the forest found in the Nilagiri Hills. And then give it two reasons to explain as to why the tropical evergreen forests are difficult to exploit for commercial purpose. Already we have learned this one, no? Tropical evergreen forest, not deciduous forest. Okay, here. And name any two trees found in the tropical evergreen forest. Two more. Name any two trees. And then briefly explain each of the following. The trees in the tropical desert forest have standard growth. We are going to learn. There is a gradual increase in the forest cover in India in the recent times. And then another question. 2019 board asked this question. The trees in monsoon deciduous forest shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks during March and April. Just now we have learned, no? These forests shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks during the spring and early summer during March and April. Okay. March and April when sufficient moisture for leaves is not available. For this answer, when sufficient moisture for leaves is not available, then you will get, 1 mark. So in order to remember this point, you have to read the textbook again many times. Okay, and now The important trees species, the main species of deciduous forest are sal, teak, mahua, kher, palas, mango, neem, jackfruit, semul and myrobalan. Okay, we will learn some. Okay. Okay, teak wood. Teak wood is universally used for making furniture, construction of houses, doors, windows, etc., and shipbuilding. A very hard, okay, tree, teak. Okay, it is very costly also. Okay, why it is very costly? You know that many people are using this one. It is very good to see after polishing. Okay, then seasoned teak wood can resist white ants. Teak wood does not erode or rust iron nails. The qualities of this wood. Teak wood is found in the forest of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Assam, Odisha, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh also. In our state also, you can see the belt of teak, a very expensive tree, very costly it is. Okay, first one, and sometimes God will ask the question, mention the name of one tree which are using for the construction of furniture, making of furniture, construction of houses, you can write teak. And now sal. Sal is the famous and very sacred for the Hindus and the Jains. According to Hindu tradition, the sal tree is said to be favored by Lord Vishnu, and according to Jain tradition, Jain state that the 24th Tirthankara, that is Mahavira, achieved enlightenment under a sal tree. Okay, sal tree, sal, S-A-L, sal. Salwood is very hard and resistible to white ants. It occurs in large pure stands. It is used for making railway sleepers and house building. It is very hard, that is why. Okay, we are using it for construction of houses. Okay, railway sleepers. It is found in the forest of north central and northeast India. It occurs in the states of Bihar, UP, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Tripura and Assam. Sal is mainly. And in the previous, we have learned about this one on sesame, we have learned sesame. Bihar is the largest producer of sesame now. Bihar state in India. Okay. So Bihar is the largest producer of sesame tree in India. And more nowadays, in many big cities of India, in our country like Bangalore, okay, Lucknow, or Delhi, Mumbai. So the authority, administration is planting the tree for a green belt, and the important of the trees. Now, trees are very, very important to purify the air. The trees can purify the air. Purification. Okay, that purify the air. So that is why if you visit some of the big cities, you can see a green belt. Okay. Now, I am saying about sesame. And now sandalwood. Another lecture aim is costly, expensive. Sandalwood is very useful economically. It provides sandalwood for handicrafts and carving. Sandalwood oil is used for perfumery and cosmetics. It is mainly found in Karnataka. Sandalwood, a very, very costly wood. Okay, sandal and sandalwood oil also, Okay, plantation of tree is mainly we can see in Karnataka. Okay, and what are the various uses of this? Sandalwood oil is used in perfumery and cosmetics. It is mainly found in Karnataka. Okay, and now semul. Semul means commonly known as the cotton tree, but it's not cotton. It is sometimes known as Malabar silk, cotton tree, another name, semul. This is very soft and white. It is used for making matchboxes, toys, and packing cases. Okay, that semul or the cotton tree, no, cotton tree. And another one is myrobalan, a very, very, what we can say, okay, important. It has Ayurvedic importance also. It is its fruit is used for tanning leather and dyeing purposes. It is found in Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, and Kannada. So, what is the Ayurvedic importance of this Triphala? Triphala, which is used for kidney and liver dysfunctions. Okay. So, Myrobar in Hindi, Avla, a kind of Avla only. Okay. So, then there is Palas, a Mahua, a Tendu, a Eucalyptus is another important trees of the Karnataka's forest. It is known for the lofty status. Its wood is raw material for the paper industry. Eucalyptus oil is used for medicinal purpose only. Other trees found in this type of forest are badam, amla, laurel, chicory, etc. These forests are easily accessible. Large areas have been cleared for cultivation. Okay, so we have learned one more category, that is deciduous monsoon forest or tropical deciduous forest. Okay, tropical deciduous forest. Climatic condition for the growth of this one and areas we have learned, and then the characteristic species also we have learned. No, okay, and then we have learned about the features of. Okay, please remember, and I have already informed you to complete the project. No, in geography your project is transport systems in India. No? Roadways, railways, airways, waterways are the four major types of transport system in India. Okay, so please complete the project. You have experience now. Please purchase the file and the papers from the shop. Collect the materials, that is collection of pictures, and then write. I mean, complete the project, and your textbook is a reference for you. You can refer the textbook. Okay, your geography textbook. It's a reference for you. Okay, so according to the time, that content, you have to complete this project. Introduction is essential. Introduction about the project and the topic, first page. Then there is the acknowledgement. Now we know what is acknowledgement. Acknowledgement means you have to express the words of gratitude to the people who helped you in completing the project. Your principal, your subject teacher, your parents, your friends. Okay, and then you have to write the content on a page. What are the contents? Then afterwards you have to complete the project according to the content. Okay, for example, roadways. What is the importance of roadways? Advantage of the roadways. Okay, please collect the pictures also. Much, it is an important, it is very famous now, which one transport system. Nowadays you can, you will get the photos from the newspapers. Okay, textbook, highways, national highways picture. Okay, railway station का railway का picture of railway track. Okay, airways are the important transport system of transport in our country. Okay, complete the project And last, after completing the project according to the contents, you have to conclude. Conclusion is very essential. Conclusion. Then after bibliography, you know what is bibliography, no? Bibliography is a page that you have to mention the names of the books or periodicals you referred for the completion of your project. That is known as bibliography. Okay. So please, and already I said no, okay, board has reduced the timetable, geography also, all the subjects timetable. No? And according to that reduced timetable, teachers will upload the video. Please watch the video and revise lesson with the help of the textbook. Okay. The date of reopening is not certain, it is uncertain. That is why it is essential. Okay, please learn and thank you.